to AfMAS 2024. We are delighted to have you here. We have seen you are exhibiting a lot of products, healthy products. So we are taking this opportunity to welcome you, talk to your audience and tell them which products are you presenting and what are you making for the healthy population.
Okay, thank you. I'm Monica Mburu. I'm the CEO of AfyaLishe Wellness Ltd, a startup company at the University of Kimathi here in Nyeri. And what I've been doing, I'm a food scientist. I've been working on functional food products and research. And out of my research, I commercialize the output. At this company, we have commercialized various products. I would say I'm the key researcher in chia seeds. And these are what are chia seeds. They are rich in proteins, the omega-3 fatty acids, and dietary fiber. Very good for your gut and boosting your immunity. We have packaged the chia seed as a product under the AfyaLishe. We are selling that, but right now we have exhausted the products, but we have the chia for display. But the chia seed gives us very good chia oil, which I can show. One of the products that we have, the chia oil, is we have the omega-3 tablets. They are capsulated chia oil. You just take 2 as you go to bed, and they are very good for your health. It cushions your brain and very high in omega-3. We know omega-3 has to be protected, so we don't just sell it as normal oil that you take with a teaspoon, but we give you capsulated. Very nice. And another product we have out of chia is the protein concentrate. After extracting the oil, you get the flour that we sell as a product, and it's a very good immune boost, I would say, because of the high concentration of protein. You can use it as a soup thickener, you can use it as a gravy mix, you can add it to uji for your children, or even when you're making porridge at home. Then out of that, we have integrated chia seeds with oyster mushrooms. We use the biomass at the farm to farm oyster mushrooms, and we have very good products. We sell the fresh mushrooms. We also have the dried ones. They taste like meat. They are very good. And before I go away from chia, we also have chia yogurt. This is just normal milk that we add chia as a stabilizer, a thickener, a nutrient enhancer. Very good product. You should have a taste of this and also take home to your children and your family. Very good, and it's all natural. So we are selling that. We flavor with different formulations. We have the vanilla, we have the strawberry, we have the mango, and natural for those who do not take any additions. Then you can imagine that we have a cow cake here. Imagine this is a cow cake, and soon it is going to be a commercial product. What happens is the chia biomass, we use it to grow mushrooms and get a product out of it, and we also use the waste. Combination of the waste, we ferment with molasses, and you have a cake for your cow. You can imagine when you're milking your cow and it's dancing and it's enjoying a cake, like a birthday cake. Those are the chia products. Now, apart from that, I'm doing the herbal formulations. And what I'm doing is I use the herbs to extract the essential bioactive compounds that are good for your health. First, we have a formulation of hibiscus, the lemongrass, and rosemary. It's very good. Just a tea bag. When you put it in water, it gives you something like this, which you can sweeten the honey and you take in your office. We are telling people to stop taking too much of tea. I'm not saying that tea is bad, but too much of something is not as good. Yeah, we say that for an adult, a lady should take like 3 liters of fluid in a day, and a gentleman should take 4 liters of fluid in a day. But doesn't mean that fluid is flasks of tea. It has to be a combination. So this is part of the fluids that you take. And even switching away from chia, when you put it in water, is gels. You just take that and it nourishes you and boosts your immunity. So out of the herbal formulations, we have come up with some recipes here and very good products. This is a fruit that I'm promoting at the university under research and also among the smallholder farmers. It is called Peruvian apple, or Yacon. A solution for, like me, I come from central Kenya, where people don't take fruits and not much of them. If you just grow this, it grows like cassava. You harvest, you can eat this, and it nourishes you. It comprises a special type of sugar that does not increase your blood sugar. We call it fructooligosaccharides. It's very good for diabetic people. You stabilize the blood sugar. It also has a special fiber that we call inulin, which is prebiotic. Very good for your gut. When you peel it, it looks like this. It tastes like an apple, a melon. And after harvesting, if you leave it under the sunlight, it fixes the sugar and gets sweeter by day. So using this fruit as a substrate, I'm making a formulation here. I ferment ferment a substrate, that is the Yacon, with herbs. Like here, I have a formulation of Yacon, mint, and nasturtium, which is a flower. I ferment scientifically using my own formulation and method, and I get a very good product. These products are patented, and this is a stable product. We call it a probiotic immune boost, which you can take it as it is. You can add honey. You can also add it to your natural juice. It is very stable because it has a shelf life of 6 months. So you can just buy this and use it at home slowly. You can also take it at once. It takes care of your gut because it's probiotic, and I've also said that Yacon is prebiotic. Those are just scientific terms, but very good for your health. It is also packed with bioactive compounds from the herbs and also from the Yacon, so it boosts your immunity. In fact, if you have a taste of this, you feel like it's going to your bloodstream, and that's what we need. If you look at, there's a poster I have here, you can point at it, maybe a bit. This is a poster of my company, where I have used some of my customers whom I have tested these products with. And you can look at this man, he's 90 years now. This banner was done last year, so he was 89. The lady is now 88. The man has arthritis from the age of 70. Those are 20 years, but he takes all these formulations. The lady has diabetes, arthritis, and hypertension. She takes the same formulations. They've been able to manage and reduce their medicine miles. So they're doing so well. They're aging gracefully and beautiful as well. The secret is, when you take these natural remedies, and you remain natural in one way or another, we say that nature takes care of itself, you also remain healthy. Personally, I'm a mother of 8. I'm very active, and I remain natural in all ways. You can look at me. My skin does not have any makeups, and here I am. And this is what I enjoy. So I'm advocating for people to start taking these natural remedies and go for food as medicine, not medicine as food. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Daktari, and thank you for such an incredible session. And from your conversation I've had, you are talking about a lot about probiotic and prebiotics, and we understand out here a lot of people, if you can see people who are taking antibiotics. In fact, this is the wave in the pharmaceutical industry. They are producing antibiotics every day, and here you have the solutions. Now, how do you are they safe to be taken by kids, or who can take your products?
Thank you for that. For chia, it's safe for everyone. But at least you introduce chia to a child who is 1 year old, going up. You start putting a little of it, maybe in porridge, maybe in milk and all that. Chia yogurt is safe also, but I would say from 1 year old, when the child is weaning, and at 1 year, you can introduce like chia. For the herbal infusions, maybe, I'm saying maybe because I've not tested the infants, but I would say from 7 years there, you can introduce. Like personally myself, I'm a mother. What I do in the evening after work, I want my family to be healthy. So I take these, like half of this bottle, I add water and I add honey, and I give my children each a half glass. So they remain, they are vibrant, they are healthy, and you suppress diseases like cold and all those respiratory diseases, you suppress them. So you can use them for that population, but you make sure that you do it with caution. But for the normal people, like from 18 going onwards, they are very good. For the aging, for myself, who is past 40, for sure these are the products for us. And we have to go the natural way so that we also suppress the chronic diseases in our country, a lot of ailments and complications, and also fatigue. People are so fatigued. Somebody gets to the office and you are a non-performer for sure. You are just sleeping. We see people in the church, when the pastor is preaching, you are all asleep, isn't it? Because taking too much of what we take, our staple food, like overeating and all that. So these are remedies for you, even to make sure that your gut, your GIT, or from mouth to the end, is open. When it's okay, you are okay. How do you know it? Imagine the food you ate yesterday. Are you holding it there as you stand there? If you have it, what you ate yesterday is still within you. There's a problem with your gut. Come for solutions here. We have everything. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And now I want you to address the challenges that are there, as you are an expert in the food and nutrition. But after COVID-19, I can see now, if you go to Nairobi, especially downtown, there are a lot of herbs that are saying we are treating diabetes. Anyone from anywhere, they are coming with some concoctions there, giving people. Some are even giving sugarcane juice as a as a solution for diabetes. So what are some of the challenges that people are being swayed to that direction, because everyone wants to eat healthy? Because during COVID, we realized that now, because it was those people who are more affected were those people with underlying conditions, and most of them are lifestyle diseases. And now it made people now go for healthy eating. And now with the wave, most people are taking advantage. As an expert, how are you facing this challenge? How are you trying to tell people to understand what they are taking? Because they're being lied out there with people giving them concoction, a lot of green things, telling them that these are the solution for your problems. How are you handling that as an expert?
Thank you for that good question. First, I would say COVID was an advantage to us because consumers became aware of healthy eating. They heard about antioxidants, bioactive compounds, and so many other things. But I would say that whatever is being commercialized, it's good it be based on research. Myself, I'm a researcher. What I'm presenting here is the output of my research. So this has been proved and it's working, and we have tested and validated with our customers. I would tell everyone to be cautious on what you go for, because sometimes somebody is selling to you something, maybe an example like I insist that this has omega-3 or something has omega-3, but has it been tested? Is it there? And also we have some herbs that have anti-nutrients. The anti-nutrients are higher than even the benefits you would get. So you find that by taking that type of a herb, it's like you lock the other essential nutrients in your body, or you lose them. So there is always that part of, has it been tested and who is doing it? And even those companies that are commercializing so many types of remedies and all that, have they engaged a scientist? Because always we go back to data and we ask ourselves, is this safe? Like now, chia, I would say, doesn't have anti-nutrients. For sure, this one has a lot of research has been done. It doesn't have anti-nutrients. I've talked about omega-3, the tablets for chia. Of course, they are rich in omega-3, but a secret that is there in omega-3 is that omega-3 is an unstable nutrient that you lose it because of sunlight, because of oxygen and heat. That's why we protect it and encapsulate. Because you have to do it scientifically, isn't it? Anything else that is here. For these herbal infusions, this is what we call fermentation science. In fact, it's the key thing to go nowadays in food science. Because we are avoiding too much heating. When you heat something that has antioxidants, you lose them because of heat. So going the fermentation way, there is no application of heat, and you do it scientifically, because fermentation has its own secrets. The acidity has to be, to a certain level, it has to be lower than that. Otherwise, you can ferment and get poison out of it because of pathogenic microorganism. So this has been proved, it's safe, and it is good for everyone.
Thank you very much for your bright answer. And now you are there. I'm so much interested in this one because we can realize, especially some of us with young kids, we go from omega-3, which nowadays is becoming very expensive, especially the cod liver oil. Not everyone is able to afford it. And here we have chia seed, omega-3 from plant-based seeds. Please tell people to come for AfyaLishe to get the omega-3s for the kids. And maybe, can you consider maybe having a syrup part of it instead of capsule because of the young children?
Thank you, thank you. I would say I have both. I have it bottled in 100 ml bottles. I think they got exhausted. They were all bought. I also have them capsulated for those who prefer to take capsules. But this is good in omega-3. Chia oil itself, there is 70% of omega-3 here, but it's from the plant source. We call it alpha-linolenic acid. And the science and research has been done. This alpha-linolenic acid is converted to an omega-3 that you can use in your body called DHA. And that's what is in the other oils. But there is an omega-3 that is not here. The science of omega-3 is a human being needs both the DHA and EPA. And those ones you can confirm them. If you buy like cod liver oil, you see that on the label. So this plant-based does not have the EPA. So it's always good to get it from the animal source. Maybe you take a tablet of the fish oil. If not, when you eat an egg or when you eat something like fish, you get small proportion, which is adequate. You need solely liters of omega-3 for your body. So taking these 2 tablets per day, it is very good. And then another research that has been done for chia, the alpha-linolenic acid here, which is converted now in your body to that DHA, it cushions your brain. And that's why we have validated with our customers, those who have dementia, they gain back their memory. Approve is that couple there on that banner. That lady gets dementia. I give her the capsulated chia oil, and she gets back her memory. And you know what? That couple are my parents. I'm the 10th born in that family. I'm a mother of 8, and we have lived so healthy. Look at me. Do I look like a mother of 8?
Thank you very much, Daktari. And you are out there looking for nutritious food. AfyaLishe is your plug. Don't go to those people who doesn't know what they are doing. Usikule nyasi out there in the name of you are taking antioxidants. Welcome to AfyaLishe for all your nutritional solution. Thank you for coming for AFMAS 2024, and we are looking forward for the more innovation you're bringing in the industry for providing people with more solution in the nutrition. And karibu sana Daktari.